Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club. We are glad to see you here to improve your public speaking and communication skills. Thank you very much for coming here at night after a long day at work and you choose to improve yourself in terms of self-development. We appreciate your time here, and let me introduce a bit about Jakarta Motivator Toastmasters Club. We are an English public speaking community, and we are, okay, much better if I share my screen. Here we go. We are an English public speaking community, and before we continue, please keep in mind that this official session is recorded, so please dress and talk properly. Turn on your video to share enthusiasm, and mute your microphone unless it is your turn to speak. We also have a Zoom naming guide. If you please specify your name, or if you are taking a role, you can also specify. And for more info, you can visit this link, healing.me/motivators. Let's start with why. Why do we exist? We believe that we can add our value by being a competent speaker. Furthermore, we can shape our public speaking skills for a specific purpose. And even we can learn and practice in a structured approach. We also believe that it is a marathon, not a sprint. We can gain insights from a single workshop, but public speaking skills needs consistency. And we also believe in power of network. We can empower each other with growth mindset. We can transfer knowledge and experience. We exist since 22 years ago, co-founded by former Minister of Education in Indonesia, and also a figure in law. We are still connected across the generations. And as a part of Toastmasters International, we have privilege to acquire their international curriculum to shape our public speaking skills. Furthermore, as members, we are also eligible to join tiered speech contest from club level advancing gradually up to international level. Here we are. We have pathways. Imagine like a major in university. We can choose our track. What kind of public speaker that do you aspire to be? And furthermore, there are also elective modules for each path, so we can customize our skill sets based on our needs. Our regular meeting consists of prepared speech, when our registered member can deliver their speeches based on the project assignment. Next, there is also a table topic. When any one of us, either member, guest, and even first-timer, we can try impromptu speech within 1 until 2 minutes regarding the meeting theme. And there is also evaluation session when the prepared speaker will be evaluated individually, but in the forum. And also the whole meeting will be evaluated general by various aspects. But for tonight, we will have different setup. We will have casual setups of table topics and followed by table topic estafette. So what's that? Let's see later. And you can find out more about us in this link, healing.me/motivators. Or you can also join our public WhatsApp group, so you can keep update with our info. You can network with another frequent audiences, and we can gain insights within each other. So enjoy the meeting session. For tonight, there will be table topic session. We have prepared 10 topics. And since there are 4 attendees here, let's just roll the topics, okay? And after that, there will be table topic estafette. It means I give a question to one of you, and you respond to that just like the table topic. And after that, You will be the next table topic master, and you give the question to another person, and so on. But the second session, the table topic estafette, we can choose our theme, our topic freely, regardless of our meeting theme. But please keep in mind to choose the respectful topic for us. Okay, are you ready, guys? Let's move to our first session. By the way, Toastmaster Farah, do you want to be the timer or just participate in the speech?
So I can participate also, but
Definitely.
I will help other people timer. So when I speak, who will be my timer or I time myself?
I'll time you.
Okay, thank you, Master
Great.
Ulfi. Okay.
Great
For
collaboration.
table topic speakers, 1 until 2 minutes every person.
Okay, so let's try this session. Well, let me open my slide for this. By the way, welcome soon to be Toastmaster Ahmad. We are here currently in table topic session. If you want to participate, if we have a turn, you can try. We have prepared 10 topics currently. So who wants? Okay, by the way, let me share my. Oh yeah, by the way, about the timer, do you want to explain more about your role before we continue?
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Hans. Tonight I will be your timer. As a timer for table topic speakers, each speakers have 1 until 2 minutes speak. At 1 minute, I will share my green screen, and at 1.30 minutes, I will share the yellow screen, and for 2 minutes, I will share the red. So after 2 minutes, you should stop the speak, and we will next to other speakers. Thank you. Back to our TTM, Toastmaster Hans.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Farah. So please pay attention to the timing signal from Toastmaster Farah. Let me share my screen. So we are here in table topic session. Anyone can deliver the speech here. We have 10 topics available. We will run through it in order. So you don't need to pick number. If you want to be the first speaker, then you automatically pick number 1. It's not about right or wrong. We are exploring our opinions here. Even if the question is yes, no question, you can explore, or you can say it depends and explain. The exact topic will be revealed on the spot. Of course, the topic is related to our meeting theme. Our meeting theme for tonight is control your urge. So, and this is about our timing limit as explained by Toastmaster Farah. So please keep our time concisely. And the meeting theme is control our urge. We also have our word of the day. For tonight, our word of the day is composure. What is composure? Composure is a noun. It is the feeling of being calm, confident, and in control. If possible, you can mention this word of the day, composure, within your speech. Although we don't count it currently, but let's try to make it. And there is a quote from Marcus Aurelius: you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. So, who wants to be the first speaker? Anyone who wants to try? We have 10 topics. You don't need to worry about the turn.
Me.
Toastmaster Gabriel. Okay, so this is for you. Tell us about your experience in impulsive buying.
Okay, yeah. Actually, impulsive buying, I heard it about a lot in Instagram and tips how to avoid it and so on. However, honestly, for me, I'm not the type of person who's really impulsive because I'm the type of person whose Shopee has 99 plus cards items, and I even had to delete before I need to add the items because it's too full. Because I'm waiting for, the beautiful dates like 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, because they has many discounts. So I'm the type of person that just, I look at the things that is nice and then I add to cart, but I didn't check out. And maybe on the beautiful date instead, I don't have that necessity to buy it anymore. And when I look at my cards, it's very interesting. Oh, before a few days ago, I am interested in this kind of book. Oh, a few weeks ago, I'm interested in clothes, but I didn't buy. So actually, it's very rare for me to buy. So I don't think that I have any experience in impulsive buying because I'm the type of person whose cart is full but don't check out. Thank you.
I see. Give a big round of applause for Toastmaster Gabriel. Thank you very much. Actually, I can relate it to most of the time. I keep it in wishlist or cart, shopping cart, but I don't really buy it. And surprisingly, no experience in panic buying or impulsive buying, because sometimes when the twin date hit like 9.9 or 10.10, 11.11, we tend to buy something because of discount or because of the trend. But I appreciate that. It means you have better self-control in one side. Great. Or it is about procrastination. Just buy it later, and then we forget to buy. Next, we have the lineup. Toastmaster Ulfi. So, Toastmaster Ulfi, this one is for you. What is your favorite procrastination activity?
Wait. Sorry. Okay. 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 So what is my procrastinations? My favorite procrastination is actually, I'd say it's doing nothing, just staring at the window of my room, just because, I mean, like, I kind of like, often feel like stressed like too much. Everything happens at the same time, and I feel like stress. And the one thing that I need was just doing nothing and just staring at the window from my room. I think it just makes me more calm, more composure. However, I know it's somehow it feels like I don't do anything, but yeah, that is why I think I'm being procrastinate, but I feel more better after that. So yeah, thank you.
I see. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ulfi. So in reality, your kind of procrastination is not really a procrastination, because when you stare at the window, you feel calm, you feel relaxed, and you can recharge from that activity, actually. Yeah? Wow, that's also a good thing. I'm disappointed for myself after I procrastinate. Okay, I can relate it too, and I think most of us, because we are feeling guilty because there is the thing that we should do. But yeah, let's explore in other topics. Anyone who wants to try the next? I think soon to be Toastmaster Demus, are you raising your hand or?
Actually, I'm not, but yeah, that's okay.
Yes, nice to see you again.
To meet you.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Demus
it's
is
been a
Dedi
while.
Mustari, right?
In same.
Yeah.
In same.
It's an acronym for my name.
I see. So this topic is for you. How can we calm down our anger?
Ah. All right. Well, actually, that's question. It's not meant for me. First of all, am I audible to you guys?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So first of all, good evening, fellow Toastmaster.
Okay.
It's been a while. How do we control our anger? I've been quite looking for ways to actually overcome my own anger. As a matter of fact, that when I get something planned and it didn't go out as I planned, it always get me frustrated. It always get me mad. And it's really hard to control, especially when it comes to something that I planned, because what I planned means is very important, is one of the priorities. But I read one of the most read book in the world, which is written by one of the famous psychologists in the world. It's called The Upset of Stress. One of the ways of controlling your stress is by noticing your limits and divide it by two systematic coping mechanism. One is the physical and the second one is mentally. I need to check the time actually first. Okay. So the physical means that how you actually encounter something that probably affected by your emotion, such as like when you're stressed, it will affect your physical body, like you're getting nauseous or you're getting headache. Noticing that limit is actually part of how you control your emotions, such as anger. And the second one is emotionally, based on how you actually treat the effect of anger. And when you notice that limit, you actually can contribute to better productivity, as what in the book say that when we're stressed or when we're in that position of emotion, you actually produce more dopamine, which is actually good for your brain. And it cooperates for your emotion to boost, and that's really good. So how do you cope with that? Noticing that what's your limit physically and mentally, and coping with that. I think that's all. Thank you.
This is a great insight. Thank you very much, Suntubi Toastmaster Dedi Mustari. Wow. Noticing our limit in terms of stress, both physically and mentally. That's great. And also you even mentioned the dopamine, the feel-good hormone. It is great insights to learn about this thing, the neuroscience thing. And if it is okay for you, could you please put some references in our chat box so we can browse about it later? Perhaps the keyword of the books or the researcher. This is what I like from you guys. You can deliver the insights and we can learn from this. And let me put this in my one of 50 tabs at Google Chrome. And anyone who wants to try the topic number 4?
I want to try.
Okay, Toastmaster Farah. Thank you very much. So Toastmaster Ulfi, could you please take care of the time? Yeah, great. So this is for you. Topic number 4. Do you have any regret because of lack of discipline?
Regret. Okay. Do you have any regret because of lack of discipline? Actually, I am a typical disciplined person, so a bit things that I'm like a regret about the discipline. So maybe I have a lack of what just now lack of regret, right? Lack of regret when I have a low motivation. Actually, last week have a low motivation for going to work because that was very traffic and I have so many tasks in office. So maybe my lack of regret about the discipline is I get come late for several times. But actually maybe for other people that was okay, but for me that I never come late to office, that was my regret because I have several mark in my absent, so that was the red mark. So I think that was my regret for be a bad person, and I try to make myself better. So I try to keep my motivation to go to work, even that very traffic now, right? Because the traffic is very bad before COVID, and now after COVID, the traffic was very bad. So that was make my motivation low for going to work. And that's all for me. Thank you. Back to our topic master, TM Hans. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Farah, for confessing your regret regarding coming late to office, and thank you for giving an example of you actually put the discipline before and you actually lack of regret. So that's the thing that we need to keep consistently. So for example, your previous late, just one of the bad circumstances, but you can rebound back into the discipline state. Great. Next, who wants to try the topic number 5? We have 9 people here. We don't need to worry. After topic number 7 or 8, we can retry. We can retake. Anyone who wants to try topic number 5? Da-da-da-da. Perhaps soon to be Toastmaster.
My friends Shambles want to try?
Yes, it's okay
If
for
that's
anyone
possible.
to try.
Let's go, Shambles.
Am I heard?
Yes.
Yes.
So how should we call you? Shambles or?
Shambles is fine.
Okay.
Before we start, hello everyone. I'm a newcomer. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Soon to be Toastmaster Shambles. So this is the topic for you. How can we minimize the distraction in digital age?
Wow. I think this is a more This is a heavier topic than before. How can we minimize the distraction in digital age? In my personal opinion, the answer is still to be in focus in doing something. Distractions. So I learned that when we are doing something, it doesn't have to be in our total state. We can just be doing something along with doing something else. I'm sorry, Mas Demos, I'm rambling. And then just I'm sorry, I'll try to speak clearer. I maybe some of you have watched that video where a monk, a Buddhist monk, explain what is it to be in focus. So he said that in order to focus, we actually don't have to be perfectly calm or to have our mind set on something. We can just still do something, keep doing it while our mind wanders off, such as breathing. We can control our breathing. We can let our mind wander off, but as long as we are still in control of our breathing, then it is called in focus. So I think that can be applied in our daily life in this digital age to minimize the distraction is to do things that we are keep doing even though our mind or maybe our attention wanders off, as long as we are still doing the thing that we are that we are aiming to do. I think that's what I think. Thank you.
Thank you, Sound Toastmaster Samples. Great insights about breathing, that we need to breathe properly. Yes, and we believe that it can help us to regain focus. And also thank you for giving the idea and the insights from the monk. We can try to practice it too. Regain focus through breathing and also keep doing the things that we are still doing. Simple advice, although sometimes it is hard for us because of the distraction, but there's no other choice. We need to do that. Great. And then who wants to try the topic number 6, guys? Anyone?
Safira, one try. I will try.
Okay, yeah, thank you, soon to be Toastmaster Safira. So the topic number 6 is for you. Let me share my screen. This is for you. Do you believe in delayed gratification? Perhaps you have ever heard about this thing.
Okay. Wait a minute.
It is like
to...
avoiding short-term pleasure because we believe that there is something greater later.
I need the time to write the question first.
Yes, you may do it. And you may speak if you're ready.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Hi everyone. Hi guys. I'm Safira. I'm new here. Thank you for having me here. And my question is, do you believe in delayed gratifications? Gratification in here kepuasan ya?
Yes.
Thank you. I do believe about the delayed gratification because sometimes we have to always struggle and give our best effort. Sometimes that also Allah, our God, tests us to be a better person. So sometimes if we want to read something and we have to delay it for a moment, it's because we will get more from this delayed gratification. I'm honestly a perfectionist person at first, and when I was maybe in college, I think everything has to be perfect, but I am wrong. I was wrong. I think I was wrong because when I come to a work, an office, when I work, sometimes I still got mistakes or correction from my leader or my supervision because I'm an editor. Sometimes I do mistakes or I still miss all the corrections or something or all of my job that I have to do. So I will feel, oh, I really disappointed with myself because I say that I am a perfectionist at first, and then when I think I have to lower and don't think about the perfection anymore, I can exactly feel the gratification. And when I have do this all the times, I think the first delay, I mean, we have to be patient because of this delayed gratification. And then in the future, we will get like practice makes perfect. It's wrong, but practice makes right and repetition makes perfect. Thank you. I think so long.
Thank you very much, Soon to be Toastmaster Safira. Great quote, actually.
Yeah. Thank you.
Practice versus repetitive. We choose repetitive because it is consistent. And thank you for giving us insights about being patient. It pays in the long run. Great. And next, anyone who wants to try topic number 7.
I'll take it. Is it okay?
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Soon to be Toastmaster Nuril. Did you attend our offline meeting previously?
Exactly.
I see. I remember it. So this topic is for you. Respond to this quote. The best fighter is never angry.
Okay, sweetheart. How many times do I have? 2 minutes?
Minimum 1, maximum 2, or 2.5 is the critical limit.
All right. Okay, done. Right, I'll start now, right? Okay, good. Have you ever been angry to someone? Or maybe have you ever been angry to something in your life? And then what did you feel after that? Did you feel like regret or something? Or maybe did you feel relieved after get angry? For me, most of the time after I get angry and then I took it out to someone or something, I feel regret. So it's like I should have get my composure when I get angry. I should have, what do you call that word? Oh, I should have, aduh, tahan apa sih bahasa Inggrisnya? Lupa.
Hold.
Hold, all right, hold. I think you should, I think I should hold my, aduh lupa lagi tadi apaan. Wait a minute, okay. Oh, I think, I this one. I think I should hold my emotion, not get out easily. Because when I get angry, I misspoke something. I like to swear something. So when I get angry, sometimes I swear a lot to someone, and I know it hurts for that. So, for me, anger management, anger issue is really needed, not only for me, but also for you guys. Like we are adults and we have to manage our emotion, especially anger. So don't let our anger hurt anybody or anybody's feelings. So it's like the quotes from, can you show it the quotes again?
Okay, wait, this one.
All right, so I do agree with this quote. The best fighter is never angry because angry just gives you harm in your life. That's all.
Wow. Thank you, soon-to-be Toastmaster Nuril. A heartwarming speech. And
All right.
we can relate it, guys. Yeah.
Right. Especially when we are stressful, right? Angry is like the best relief.
But we may regret it later if we speak
Yes,
improperly because
that's
of our anger.
right. Mhm.
And we
And
can't take back our words.
right, that's right. It is somebody told me like when you get angry, don't say anything to anybody. Just type it in your phone on your notes. So it's like journaling. So you can relieve your emotion first, and then you go talk to somebody.
Yeah, great. And I also remember the previous speech from soon-to-be Toastmaster Samples. We need to practice our breathing. It can apply to for this context, yeah. Right. Practice breathing. Okay. Don't be angry. Okay, analyze the situation. Okay, let's resolve this. Great. Thank you very much, soon-to-be Toastmaster Nubil. By the way, I also like the way that you engage us with opening question that hooks our attention. I want to hear this because of your question is highly relatable to us. It is a pro tip for you guys, for speakers, to hook the audience.
Right. Give the question to your audience, right?
Yeah. Okay, we still have 3 topics remaining. Who wants to try the next? We can also retake because currently we have only 7 participants here. If you want to retake your chance, or yeah, we have Toastmaster Redika. Do you want to try?
Oh yeah, sure, but I cannot open my camera. It's okay.
Yep, that's okay.
Okay then.
So you will get topic number 8.
Okay. Oh.
Do you think that the younger generation lacks discipline?
Do you think that the younger generation lacks discipline? Well, okay. To be honest, I cannot really tell whether the younger generation lacks discipline or not. But what I can tell is younger generation lives in the era when technology is so fastly advancing, so that becomes the advantage for them, I believe. So I don't know whether it is the factor that causes them to be lacking in discipline, but I don't think so. To be honest, I cannot really judge with our generation is less disciplined than the older ones. But but instead, I think they are more tech savvy, if I must say, because they're more they're more resourceful, they're more sophisticated also. So I don't think so. I mean, at least I partially disagree with the statement that our younger generations is like disciplines. But well, again, if the technical doesn't if they don't make good use of technology, it will become, you know, it will become some sort of like a killer weapon for them, because it will make them lazy and less hardworking compared to the older generations. So, but that's not the only factor that causes them to be lack in discipline. So I partially agree with the statement in this case. But what I believe is they are more sophisticated and they are also more resourceful with all the facilities that they have today. So that's the opinion and the perspective that I can give in regards to the questions. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Redika. So they are more resourceful and sophisticated, but it can't conclude the lack of discipline because of that things.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for giving us this kind of insights. And we still have 2 topics. Anyone who wants to try? It will be anyone who wants to try again, because you all have taken table topic part. Anyone? Or perhaps let me just show the topic first, and if you want, you can raise your hand. Okay. This is the topic number 9. Do you think that our physical health correlates with self-control? You can put your experience or not other people's experience in perspective or your opinion. Feel free to explore this. Anyone? All of your faces are crafting your speech.
Or maybe why don't you talk about this, Hans?
Okay.
Oh, yes.
That's also okay. Let me talk
you
about
can give
this.
your opinion about this.
Okay, also I prepared about it a little bit because I choose the topic here, but that's okay. I believe that physical health correlates with our self-control, because lack of physical well-being can drive us into moody, into impulsive thoughts, into worse mental state, and it is like downward spiral. And I also believe otherwise. If we improve our physical wellness, if we maintain our good shape, if we eat well, rest well, work out well, do physical activities well, it improves our mental well-being, which leads us into better decision-making, better self-regulation, and definitely better self-control. Most of the time, we can see that, for example, have you ever seen that a person in a good shape suddenly throws tantrum or suddenly being in bad mood? It is a rare occasion compared to someone who is overweight, obese, or even on the other side, underweight or very skinny. It is thing that we can see, just a small sample. And otherwise, since our physical body can produce particular hormone for particular condition, it also regulates our mental well-being. As mentioned earlier from soon-to-be Toastmaster Dedi about dopamine, there are also other hormones, and I believe that it is highly relatable. That is why we are happier when we work out, when we do recreational sports, unless if we are injured from that sports. But if we do it well, we are happier, right? So let's enhance our both physical and mental well-being. Thank you. Okay, one more topic. Anyone, guys? Or should we give to the recently Toastmaster Nanda? Do you want to try the topic number 10 suddenly? No, I don't think so. Okay, any one of you guys who wants to try this wild card? This is wild card because you guys all have taken the table topics, but this one is for you who wants to try the second chance. Anyone? Or you are just too humble to give the opportunity to others?
Okay, let me.
Okay, Toastmaster Gabriel, the first and the last, yeah?
No.
This is for you. Give us practical advice to control our urge.
Oh, okay. Yes. Actually, related to Hans, the first table topic that I've shared to you guys about the impulsive buying, and then Hans shared his experience. Actually, it just makes me realize that actually I'm so kind of impulsive buying. I mean, when I add things in the cart, I usually look at the things that has promo and discounts, especially how I wish the Shopee has a sort by highest promo. I mean, it's better rather than short by cheapest products, short by price. I mean, short by promos is also nice. When I look at things that promo has more 50% discounts, oh, it's so very cheap, right? I think that I have this opportunity to get some things that much more cheaper than actually this is the value and I get it so much cheaper. So I usually like when I see some things on the cards and then it has promo, this is my impulsive buying and I add to cart. However, I think that adding it to cart actually kind of control my impulsive buying because it also makes me happy when I see many promos and then I add this thing to cart. So it's like I'm shopping and people shopping that is only to release their moods, but I'm not paying anything. It just really gives me the pleasure that I kind of act like someone who wants to buy. But in the end, when it's 99 or 10 or 11, when my urge is already stopped and I already regained my composers. So I don't check out anymore. And I only clean my things regularly. I think this is a kind of things that I can control my urge, or the other things you can also try to hide the things that give you urge. For example, at the time I still remember I have the tendency to open an Instagram because I really like to look at the explore and so on. So I just log out from Instagram, and it really makes me hard to open it. So it's control my urge as well. Thank you.
Wow, great advice from Toastmaster Gabriel. Thank you very much. Yeah, we may feel pleasure by sorting through the biggest discount, biggest promo, but procrastinating in buying those things actually leads us to a greater good. Yeah. Although procrastination may be bad in most terms, but this procrastination is a good thing because we let our urge diminish time through time, and then we realize that we don't really need to buy those things. That's great insights from Toastmaster Gabriel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all of you guys who have participated in this table topic. Amazing. By the way, before we move to the game session, let's take a photo together. If possible, you can open your camera, guys, and let me count. Are you guys ready? Okay. Let's have two poses. Yeah. Okay, wait. In the first one, okay. Hold your position in 3, 2, 1. Okay. And for the second pose, no. Hold your position in 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. By the way, fun fact about control your urge. Actually, we decided to choose this theme because of the internet trend in November. You know something about, well, okay, no, not November. It is actually a trend mostly for men that to stop the taboo things in November, and it works for most of us to improve our well-being, and that's great. And we tried to put this theme, but not in that context. And thank you for giving great insights in various contexts of controlling our urge, from anger management, from impulsive buying, from keeping us disciplined, and let's practice it in our day-to-day life. By the way, if you want to be tagged in our Instagram story recap, you can put your Instagram name here. Feel free, okay. For example, I put my Instagram name. Jadi promo. And next we will have the game session that will be led by Toastmaster Nanda. Hi, Toastmaster Nanda.
Hi everyone, and hi for newcomers. I'm Nanda. So sorry I cannot turn on my camera because if I open it, the signal will be very trouble and I cannot hear you clearly. Am I audible, Toastmaster Hans? Is it clear?
Yes, your sound is clear.
Okay, so sorry for anyone who come first in modes that you cannot see my face, but please come again and you will see mine. So okay, so thank you, Toastmaster Hans. I will take control for the games. So in these games, I need two people to play a role as a speaker and the evaluator. So I need also help from timer. Please time for the speaker maximum in 2 minutes, like table topics. I will share my screen first. Oh, wait. I forgot how to share screen on phone. Wait a moment. This. Okay. Yes. Okay. This. So in this game, I already put a mystery. Like you need to guess from the emoji what movie it is. And then the winner who answer correct, I will reveal the question. You have privilege to take it or you can pass it to another person. You still need to pick another person instead either becoming your evaluator or becoming the speakers and you will be the evaluator. Is it clear for the rules?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the first question. Anyone can guess what movie it is?
Titanic.
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 Well, who said that?
Me.
Toastmaster. Okay. So may I know your name? Sorry, because I use phone. It's difficult to share the screen.
It's Ulfi.
Ulfi. So Toastmaster Ulfi, this is the question. Do you want to pass it to someone or take it? And if you take it, who will be your evaluator?
Who would be my what?
Evaluator. So if you take it this question, you will speech like table topic and you need to pick someone to be your evaluator. But if you pass it to someone, you will be his or her evaluator and she or he will be the speaker.
Okay, I'll
Take
give
it
it
or pass it?
to, I'll pass it to,
Okay, so who?
let's see, Toastmaster Shadika.
Okay,
Okay.
so Toastmaster.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh wait, what should I do?
So please just answer the question like you do table topic. You will have 2
Oh.
minutes to answer and Toastmaster Ulfi will become your evaluator.
Oh, so I just need to answer the question basically.
Yes, that's true.
Okay.
Toastmaster
And
Ulfi,
this is,
please prepare and becoming the evaluator. Yes, sorry.
what time do I have?
2 minutes.
Okay. What
Sorry,
will you do? What
what
would you
will the
do?
evaluator do?
You ready?
Yes.
Okay. So please, the screen is yours.
Okay. Can you please show the screen again though? I'm afraid I forgot the answer, or I just you cannot share it again.
Okay, I can share it. Wait a moment.
Okay.
This the question.
What would you do if you were Jack? Do you mind to keep the door to save your life? To save your life. Okay. I don't know. But I'm still I'm the type of hopeless romantic person. So for the question, given the question, my answer is yes. Yes, I'm a hopeless romantic. So I will open the door to save the one I love. I don't know. I may sound selfless when we should be. I don't know. I heard somewhere that we should save ourselves first, but I've been the kind of person when I really love someone, I really want to save that person, even if it means I have to sacrifice myself in exchange to that particular beloved someone. I don't really have reasonable reasons in this case. My answer is just I do it because I simply want to do it. I want to save the person and that's it. I don't need reason. And yes, because when that's actually what I also hate when I deeply love someone, I became somehow illogical. But I also know that even when we love someone, we still need to be logical, because we cannot 100%. I mean, we cannot sacrifice our logic just for the sake of loving someone, because yeah, at the end of the day, we need to love ourselves, and we are the one that we can actually depend on at the end of the day. But again, for the question, my answer was is still, I would say I will go for the yes, because yeah, I will save the person. If I reject, I will save the one I love. A definite yes.
Okay, thank you Toastmaster Redika.
Yeah.
So Toastmaster Ulfi, please give a response from Toastmaster Redika perspective, like you becoming the evaluator for her.
Okay. Let's see. I actually love when Toastmasters Redika, like, somehow she used the example from her experience, although it's not that detailed, but it still gives us some enlightenment to what she meant, the answer. And yeah, I love how she closed it with repeating the question from it. So yeah, good job, Miss Toastmaster Redika.
Thank you Toastmaster Ulfi. So for the next question, please. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to share the screen. Wait a moment. Okay. So how about this? What movie it is? Anyone want to answer?
Ratatouille.
Yes, that's true, Toastmaster Farah. So this is the question for you. Try things that might not work. You never know until you try. You want to take a role as a speaker or as a evaluator?
That might not work, but the next okay, I will take it.
So who do you choose to be your evaluator for tonight?
Toastmaster Gabriel.
Toastmaster Gabriel, you ready? Okay. Toastmaster Farah, please
By the way, guys,
share your
anyone
mind about this. The screen
who
is
will be
yours.
the timer?
I will count by myself.
Okay.
I
So
could
independent.
help you. And I could help you, Toastmaster Farah.
Okay. Try things that might not work. Okay. This interesting terms. Actually, why? Because for joining this Toastmaster, actually this is my boss who pushed me to join Toastmaster Club. That actually I'm not the one who is confident to speak in front of other people, especially in English, because I think that my English speak still bad, and I don't know what is the good grammar or how to speak better. So that what the quotes is, I really agree that if you never try, you never know if you not try. So when I enter to Toastmaster, at first station that I really lazy to join. So I have some argument, some reason say to the LKTC president that I can't to join the meeting. So I have so many reasons for make me not join. But after all after a long time that I joined. So I see how the Toastmaster member very kindly and very support with other people, with new people. So I try to speak in English. So and now this is so incredible things, I think. And I choose by LKTC to be VPE. That was my boss very wow. She is very excited and very surprised that Farah, who is the first Don one, really joined the Toastmaster, and now I become an active person in Toastmaster. So I agree that you never know until you try. If you try, so you will, maybe you can be better than before, and you will be maybe you will be a good at that things, or at that community, or at that club or anything. So you should try that, and after you try, you can know the result is that will be good or not. So at least you try that. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you. So Toastmaster Gabriel, please give a response about this.
Yeah.
What do you think about Toastmaster Farah answer and how she can improve?
Okay. Wow. Congrats, Toastmaster Farah. It's very nice, and we cannot see how she was someone who's not confident to talk in front of people. So it's very nice, and I also like the way you share. You really share it in a sequence. You show and emphasize on the beginning that you don't really want to try the beginning, and that you don't really interested in Toastmaster and so on. You have tons of reasons, but and then the sequence, and until the end you are very active and become a VPE. So actually it's very nice when you have this ending story. And also I also like in the end of the speech you also have these closing suggestions, like you mention again the quotes, and then you also give your suggestions to other people to see the result after trying. So congratulations to Master Farah. Yeah, at the time I don't have anything to.
So thank you, Toastmaster Gabriel. Let's move to the next question. This. Anyone can guess? Oh, you all for you who already guess, you still can guess the question. You can still challenge others in here. Anyone? Let's move.
Is it Ant-Man?
Yes, that's true. Toastmaster Nuril.
That's ridiculous. Okay.
So this is the question. It's from Ant-Man. What is impossible technology that you think would be true in the future? Which role that you want to take, as a speaker or as a evaluator? Please choose another person to be your playmate.
I think I'm gonna skip to be the speaker, so I choose to be the evaluator.
So who will be the speaker?
Okay. I'll give to the member because you have already paid the membership. Aduh, yang belum siapa? Ayo guys. Kalau TM itu udah pasti itu ya, udah pasti member ya. Okay. Maybe I'll give the chance to Ulfi. Ulfi, wanna take it?
Wait. Okay. I'll try. Wait. What is impulsive?
Ulfi, please.
Okay, give me a sec.
What? No, you are the speaker for this topic, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me a sec. Okay.
But who's the timer then? Do I have to pick one
No,
for the
no,
timer?
no. It's gonna be
Oh,
Oh,
Farah.
we
good.
have Toastmaster Farah here.
Okay, Farah is the savior today.
Okay. So, what is the impossible technology that you think would be true in the future? Let's see. Have you seen like a flying taxis in the movies? Okay. Do you think it would be somewhere near in the future? Because actually, what I've known that yes, there would be a flying taxi in the future because, as far as I know, the cities, one of the cities, Melbourne, already planned to have a flying taxi for, I'm not sure, I think it's 2030. But yeah, the reason why they want to have they currently developing the flying taxis, it's because first, the traffic itself, Melbourne is currently jammed by the private vehicles, and one of the solution that they brought to the government is the flying taxi. So by having the flying taxi, they hope that it could reduce the traffic, and yeah, it will help to mobilize the communities in there. So yeah, let's see if that's would counter or not. So thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ulfi. So let's hear from your evaluator tonight, Toastmaster Nuril.
I think Toastmaster Ufi did well tonight. It's supposed to be tonight, right? Yes, and then it's also a nice and interesting topic that you brought. It's about a flying taxi. I never imagined to think about flying taxi. Tapi is it real or is just imagination?
That is real.
That's real. Holy
Yes.
shoot. Okay, I think it's already good. Maybe you have to right, maybe you have to get more time to practice your pronunciation, because I heard some mispronunciations, but everything's good.
Thank you, Toastmaster
Thank you.
Nuril. Thank you, Toastmaster Ulfi. So let's move to the next question. Anyone?
This one is hard.
Sorry, Safira, can you repeat?
No, I said this one is hard. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Who knows?
Give us some clues.
Three Idiots. Is that
a baby who
Three Idiots?
in the forest?
Oh, no, yeah.
And the big boy is growing in the forest with many animals.
Jungle Tree, Jungle Books, Jungle Books.
Yes, that's true, Toastmaster Nuril. It's a jungle book.
Yeah.
So you want to take it or pass
Take
it?
it. I'll take it. I like enjoy my life.
Okay, so who is the evaluator that you choose?
Evaluator. Maybe I choose Safira Nurawoda.
So Toastmaster Safira, prepare yourself, listen what Toastmaster Nuril said, and let's start. Toastmaster Nuril, the screen is yours.
Okay.
Okay, I've got a question for you guys. How often do you enjoy your life? maybe in a week, how many days do you plan to enjoy your life? Just doing nothing and then not thinking about something, just enjoy yourself and your life. Maybe the answer is different each you. But maybe you just realize that how little time you spend to enjoy your life. Have you, I mean, like, I bet you've already heard about burnt out. Yes, we feel burnt out because of working. Sometimes when we got a leave days, we still got a call from the boss or maybe coworkers. And then we say like, oh, come on, it's my leave day. Can't you just shut up? Something like that. I want to enjoy my life, something like that. And then after we are feeling burnt out, we realize that, oh, this is not the life that I want. This is not the life that I want just to spend my life to work. I also want to enjoy my life because I don't want to feel burnt out again. I don't want to feel regret because I can do nothing in my life because I don't want to get sad because I've got so many wish lists, but I can't do it in the past. So that's why I think enjoying our life is really important. It's not just the one that we have to do, but it's a need in our life. So make sure you've got your time to be alone and then spend your time to enjoy your life. That's all.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nuril. Wow, great speech. Let's hear from Toastmaster Safira. Toastmaster Safira, what do you think about it?
Okay, thank you. You're so good in speaking. I like the way you're always interactive with all of the audiences. Giving the question is really good to hear and to get our interactive to want to answer your questions. Like Toastmaster Hans said before, you have a good interactive. Always open your always make the opening with the question. I like it, but probably maybe we have to always work and do our life, enjoy our life too. You said there's no, we didn't have to work. I think we still need to work. Sometimes also enjoy
You
our
need to
life.
work to get money to enjoy your life.
That's a good point. Thank you. I think enough.
All right,
Thank
that's
you,
for the
Toastmaster Safira.
evaluation.
Yes.
Thank you also, Toastmaster Nuril, for participating in this game. Okay, so this is the last question that I have. Anyone can answer? It's from Disney. And this movie was released in, I forgot, 2022, this year or last year.
Is it
Very
Turning Red?
phenomenal. What?
Turning Red?
Yes, again, Toastmaster Nuril. Wow, you're correct. It's Turning Red. So the question is,
Yes, because I spend my time to watch movies.
yes, I also like this the movie. Take it or pass it. Sorry.
Maybe I just pass it because I talk too much tonight.
Sure. Okay. Oh my God, what's going on?
Maybe I'll just choose Hans, you can be the speaker, and then Radhika, you can be the evaluator.
Yes, sure.
Okay. Hans? You are still muted, Hans. Okay.
Yes. So
I'll
what's
stop
the
the screen, right?
what the most difficult to be parent? That's the question, yeah.
Yes.
So what is the most difficult to be the parent? It is hard to ask this to me since I've never been a parent in my whole life. Unless if poor parents can count, but it is totally different since, of course, it is not a real parent. The hardest thing to be the parent is because it is from, so I try to put myself in my parents' shoes and other parents' shoes, and I realized that there are a lot of responsibilities. I myself even think about delaying my time to be a parent. Yeah, currently I'm single, of course, but the constraint of the financial constraint itself is highly challenging. And there are other things like how can we provide them emotionally? How can we provide them in giving the best possible facilities? That's the thing that I really concerned, because I keep in mind that they don't have any decision to choose to be born, but I have the sober decision to be the parent, which means the full responsibility is on me. So I have to give the best for them. I know the best, but not to spoil them. Of course, I need to give the arena for them to work, to build their self, to build their persistence. That's important. But it is not an excuse for me to be a lazy. So I need to equip myself with adequate materials, adequate skill sets, adequate mental capabilities as a parent. And I realized that by being a parent, it is also practicing unconditional love, because as a parent, we try to love our kids, although they can't give anything back to us. They are babies, they are toddler. They don't have any income that they can give back to us, and it is the thing that I need to keep as a mindset. That is the unconditional love, that I don't expect anything in return from my kids. And I think that's the ultimate love that we can encounter as a humankind, the love as a parent. Back to the topic, Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hans. So, Toastmaster Edika, do you have one or two statement for this?
Yeah. From Toastmaster Hansel perspective, we can see that that he's a thoughtful person. He thinks through everything in life. He considered everything in tiny details, even consider how he can provide his future children with the best possible facilities and to give his children the unconditional love. I believe whoever become his children's in the future is for sure the luckiest children ever, because they have such a thoughtful, such compassionate, such a intelligent parents who want to give nothing but the best for the children's, for his children's. And I think that's the compliments. It's more like a compliments I can give to Toastmaster Hansel's opinions. I think that's it. That's it's a thoughtful perspective.
Thank you, Toastmaster Edika. So this is the last question that I have from this game. Thank you so much for all participating. Actually, I still have one more round for the panel discussion, but since this is the time, I just want to ask you all, do you mind to spend your 30 minutes for this panel discussion, or we can end the session in here? Toastmaster Hans?
Actually, I prefer to end unless there are five of you who wants to continue, then we can continue. So how is it, guys? If we have 5 who wants to continue, let's continue. Otherwise, let's end.
Continue is fine for me.
1. Gabriel also free. Can be count.
I will.
Okay, Safira also. Anyone else, guys?
Toastmaster Ulfi, perhaps? Or Toastmaster Edika?
I think I
So
will
how?
leave soon, actually.
Pardon?
I think
You
I
will
will
leave?
leave soon.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
Okay, so how is it like panel discussion, like?
Actually, I have one question for all people here. Yeah, perhaps it's not 30 minutes, just 15 minutes. According to Hans' answer, something comes up on my mind. Like, imagine our parents did their best in their productive age for feed us, for giving the best thing for us. And then when they pass the productive age, which means they are not productive anymore, don't work anymore, what will you do as a kids, as their children? Do we have a responsibility to take care them back, to giving them the money, and to um how to say that, yes, to carrying them in their elderly age? Or do you think that since we are as the kids doesn't have a choice to be born, so just we focus in our life? What do you think about it? Anyone can answer for at least 2 or 3 minutes.
By the way,
Do
so
we need
our
to?
session will end in 15 minutes. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so
Okay.
let's continue.
Professor Hans, do you think we need to repay back their kindness for feed us?
Okay, from my side, actually, it depends on the values and principles that you have. Everyone may have different, and it is customized based on your religious views, based on your customs views, and a lot of wisdom, a lot of principles, and how do you interact with your parents. It may be different for any one of you, but personalized for me, I'm a sandwich generation too, and I do it because I want, because not to pay them back, but because I try to have willingness to help them under the condition that my own responsibilities are met first. So, for example, if yes, it's because it is highly dependent on the culture. I believe that inside of marriage, priority should be spouse and kids. Parents is after that. Not to abandon, but it is the priority is shifted. So in case I am married later, my first priority will be my wife and my kids. And after that, I can give to my parents. It's different priority, but not to abandon. But I know this is from my principles. You guys may have different principles, and let's respect each other. It is basically from my religious views. And also, it also forced me to think how to get rich, so I can provide them abundantly, and I can provide first for my own family abundantly before my parents.
Okay,
That is
thank
why.
you, Toastmaster Hans. Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Hans, for the insight. Yes, it motivates us to be rich. So how about Toastmaster Ulfi? Do you think we need to pay back our parents' kindness and feed them in their elderly age?
Okay, so I think I would say it depends on the culture also. If we're talking, if we see the culture like in the West, they prefer to don't really think about that too much. Like it's being like it's their when the children are married, they tend to like having their own life rather to think about their parents, just because like they already have and also the parent itself just like they don't really think that they need the children need to pay them back. So I think it depends on the culture. But for me personally, I agree with Toastmasters Hans. In terms of like paying, we need to pay back the kindness from our parents. Of course, we're going to do that, but do we need to pay them back like when they're old? We don't have to do that. We could pay them back like right now. So yeah, for me, yeah, it doesn't has to be an obligation. It depends. So yeah, I think that's from me.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ulfi. So how about Toastmaster Safira? What do you think about this?
Okay, thank you. I also, with all of the thoughts and also the perspective, of course, we will have different perspectives and also thoughts. But I agree with all those master hands. It's about willingness and also about responsibility. I want to just make it short. Responsibility. Imagine that now there are so many cases in this world, not only in Indonesia but also in this world. Some parents who kills their kids exactly after the birth, or I think we cannot to know who we will get our parents, who is our parents, but we can grow until this time. It's because all of them, the worst of how worse they are or how bad they are, it doesn't matter. Just be grateful that we can stand or live until this time because of that. That's why we always have to give the best respect to our parents. That was, I think, it's about grateful, responsibility, willingness, and also for our success. To be rich, we need their prayer, because they pray. It's gonna be very useful, and it's gonna be the best thing that we cannot do. No, it's gonna be powerful. They pray, and also they pray is gonna be powerful. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Safira. Next, Toastmaster Nuril. What do you think?
No, I said it in the chat. I'll take care of my parents as they did to me when I was a child. Like my prayer saying, sayangilah orang tuamu sewaktu kecil. But if they were not good to me, I'll definitely abandon them.
That's all.
Yeah, that's all.
Thank you for the perspective. How about Gabriel?
Yeah, actually, kind of agree because if we don't take care of them, who else will take care? So I think that is also why there's so many discussion about the sandwich generation and how some people try to not make their kids become sandwich generation again. So I think that currently the thing that we can do is try to enlighten our parents to think more about the future. But if we cannot, yeah, we need to support them. But I think that this is the thing that I found out that the living cost is not much. The living style is the thing that's expensive. So actually, if we are only, I think mostly of us, if we are only responsible for the general thing, I think that we can, but the living styles that need to be considered again. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Gabriel. How about Toastmaster Farah?
Okay, I think I will same like Toastmaster Noril. Maybe actually now also I take care of my parents, so I will love my parents as the way they love me and they protect me until now, and I can be me as right now. So maybe love from parents is much bigger than our love, maybe like some quotes that kasih orang tua sepanjang hayat tapi kasih anak sepanjang galah. So I hope I'm not be that person, so I try to be a child who love parents until all of long of their life. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Farah. So the last one, Toastmaster Radika, what do you think about this? Toastmaster Radika, are you here?
Wait, about what?
Yes, the question is, do you think we need to pay back our parents' kindness for raising us?
Okay. So, I would love to cite what Toastmaster Hansel said earlier, that we should give unconditional love to our children. So if I were a parent one day, I wouldn't expect my children to give back or to return back what I've given to them, because that's forms of my, that's, I think it's just simply, you know, it's form of unconditional love. It goes without saying that we have to raise our kids in a way that we make them feel safe and make them feel, guaranteed, especially their future. So but I don't know in my parents' perspective, but if I were a parent, I would love to position myself as a parent. I want hope my children to give back or to return back what I've given to them, because that's my obligations as parents. And yeah, that's forms of love. And we shouldn't expect anything in return when we love someone. Love is, I think, for the most part, is about giving, though giving and taking. It should be more about giving, I think, when you love someone. But that's what will I do to my children too.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Radika, and thanks for all participants for this panel discussion. This is all from me, and let's meet to the next meeting. I will give this back from Toastmaster, for Toastmaster Hans. Toastmaster Hans, please. I'm singing out.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Nanda, for hosting the game session and the impromptu session very well. We may have different opinion and we may have aligned in other things. And thank you very much for stating all of your point of view. It is a pleasure to see you guys here. It is a heartwarming session for us, and whatever our principles, let's make it work. Let's keep ourselves disciplined. Let's control our urge. See you again in the next meeting. We will inform you later. There will be 2 sessions in December, 1 online and 1 offline.
Toastmaster
So,
Hans, sorry.
yes.
Do we have favorite table topic speaker?
Oh, we don't vote actually. But I forgot to vote. Should we vote or?
So just type privately to make it easy, right?
But only from this, because we are only few. You can type to me, but don't vote me since I have the privilege to see all the topics here.
Yes, please chat Hans privately to vote your most favorite speaker in table topic.
Okay. We can wait 1 minute. Okay, 2 votes are coming here. Okay. Okay, while waiting, let me prepare the certificate. Masih sih, cuma tambahan. Oh, wait a minute. We have a tie here.
We are running out of time.
And running out of time, and 2 winners. But that's okay. So let me announce, guys, our favorite table topic speakers are Toastmaster Gabriel and soon to be Toastmaster Nuril. Ta-da!
Yay!
So, can any one of you guys take screenshot and send it to me? They are both already spotlighted. Is it visible properly?
I cannot do that because I'm online on iPad.
I can.
Selfie, okay.
I'm self-independent, yeah. Like
You can count, so both of
like
you
that.
can be synchronized.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Okay. Once again, yeah. Let me compass it. At 1, 2, 3. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, guys, thank you very much for your participation, and see you again in the next meeting. So let me push the stop recording button and the session ends.